Utah's most accurate forecast with Thomas Geboy. Weather rates certified 11 years in a row.
All right, Thomas, starting to get used to those cooler temperatures around here.
Yeah, it's still a little bit of a shock to the system when you walk out in the morning and say, ooh, it's cold outside, but this active pattern that we have, it's going to be sticking around. So the cold mornings will continue, the cool afternoons as well, as we have another cold front that'll be arriving tomorrow. It's going to bring us more potential for some valley rain and mountain snow. And maybe by tomorrow night, we even could see those rain showers transition to snow showers along the Wasatch Front, but any accumulations look to be minor. We'll talk more about that in just a minute. But we will have chilly temperatures across the state on Thursday before we go on a little bit of a warming trend with high pressure settling in by Friday through this upcoming weekend. On the satellite and radar, as we expand the view, the moisture from earlier today in northern Utah now moving into Colorado. There's a little impulse of energy moving through Nevada right now, and that could bring us the chance for some wet weather in central Utah through tonight. But what we're looking for is that cold front in the Pacific Northwest, and that's what's going to be bringing us our next best chance for accumulating snow in our northern Utah mountains. And we'll get to the future cast in just a moment. Do want to show you this, though. The view from Alta tonight and the sunset doesn't get much better than that. Absolutely stunning. And there's just something about a sunset with the background of also seeing snow up in the mountains. Breathtaking, to say the least. It's 48 degrees right now in Logan. We're at 51 in Salt Lake and 64 degrees in St. George. Our temperatures today were just a little bit warmer compared to what we saw yesterday, but we're still below our seasonal average. But if you're going to take your dog for a walk this evening along the Wasatch Front, looking to be pretty good. And I think Fred is ready to go. And with these cool temperatures, you probably notice that your dog has a little extra pep in their step. By 9 o'clock, we'll be at 43 in Salt Lake and dropping into the upper 30s to around 40 degrees by midnight. But as we go through tonight, those overnight lows dropping to the upper 30s in Salt Lake City, upper 20s in Logan. We'll see an overnight low of 32 in Price, 37 in Moab, and even St. George dropping back into the middle 40s at 45. Let's put the future cast in the motion. Start at 7 o'clock this evening. And that impulse of energy, again, bringing that chance at least for some shower activity in the central half of the state, mainly along and north of the I-70 corridor and up to the Uinta Basin. So there will be that chance for some low elevation rain and high elevation snow as we go through tonight into very early tomorrow. But by midday tomorrow, the focus then becomes that cold front that approaches us from the northwest. And by tomorrow evening, we're going to have that chance for valley rain and mountain snow through the northern half of the state, potentially dropping all the way down to the I-70 corridor. And I wouldn't completely rule out a chance of even seeing a shower as far south of Cedar City, but it looks like you're going to be staying dry in St. George. And as the temperatures continue to cool down with a northwesterly wind, those rain showers could become snow showers along the Wasatch Front. And we even could see some lake effect snow as we go throughout the overnight hours. But whether or not we see that, that's still up in the air. And if we do see any snow along the Wasatch Front, any accumulations look to be minor thanks to our warmer temperatures, so the ground not too chilly. But then by Thursday afternoon and the Thursday evening, all the moisture moves away. And with that northerly wind, it is going to be a chilly day to say the least. And Friday morning is going to be pretty cold across the state. But when it comes to your future cast precipitation, you see could be a healthy storm, but not like with the storm that we saw over this past weekend, where our northern mountains will pick up anywhere between 2 and 6 inches of snow. But for the upper Cottonwoods and the high Uintas, we could see isolated areas maybe up to 8 inches. Mountain valleys trace to 3 inches, isolated up to 4, especially around Park City. The benches could pick up rain or up to 2 inches of snow. Our northern valleys, including the Wasatch Front, might be just rain or maybe even up to 1 inch of snow, and our central mountains could even pick up 1 to 4 inches. So while it's going to be a healthier storm, not going to be like what we saw over the weekend. And those daytime highs will be similar compared to what we saw today. In southern Utah, you will be just a little bit warmer, but by Thursday, you'll feel those cooler temperatures. Even down in St. George, where we'll be in the lower 60s on Thursday and dropping into the upper 30s by our Friday morning before high pressure brings us back into the 70s this weekend. And along the Wasatch Front, rain showers for tomorrow, and then could see that transition over late Wednesday into early on Thursday. A high of only 48 on our Thursday, dropping below freezing by Friday morning. But with temperatures will begin to moderate this weekend, it'll be mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies with highs near 60 both Saturday and Sunday. Glenn?